I got really angry in my last video. I almost didn't post it. I don't want to spread anger and hatred with my videos. I don't like the energy, the residual energy that I felt afterward, the feeling in my neck, the self-judgment. I didn't like any of it. And it was all a defense mechanism anyway. It was like this distraction from what I really wanted to share, which is that I'm afraid and I'm hurt by what's going on. A part of me was just like, I'm not ready to show that side of me. So next best thing is anger. Anger's relatable, right? Everyone gets mad. And I don't want people to think that I'm chill all the time, because there's times when I get mad and I'm not chill, as you guys now know. If you didn't already, that is. There's this deep part of me that is for sure, at least securely convinced that I'm doing this for the right reasons. I have good intentions. I have a particular skill set and knowledge base, and I have the drive to do this. Like, it just feels right. It's time for me. The causes and conditions were in place, and I needed to just execute it. And sometimes you see the passion come through in the way that I allow my emotions to come up, even though it's very difficult for me. And the way that I don't know, my commitment, you could probably see it, hopefully. But when I went to make that last video and express my pain and fear, I was not ready. I felt like it would have been great, of course, and that was the intention, but I just wasn't ready, and so the anger came up. And it's not what I wanted, and it's like a big distraction, and it's like, it feels like it's pulling me in the wrong direction. It's pulling me out of my center. I feel ungrounded. I feel stressed out, self-judgmental, super self-judgmental. I've been trying to make this specific video for well over an hour, and I keep tripping on my words left and right with self-judgment. But I'm reminding myself that commitment is not a one-time thing. You don't just make a vow and then for the rest of your life enjoy the fruits of that vow. You gotta stick to it day after day. I was sober for just under 2 years. It's like 1 year and 10 months. And there were times when, man, I really wanted to drink. But I had to stick with it, make that vow every day. And so even though this isn't going nearly as well as I'd like it to, I am throwing myself into it over and over and over again, as if I'm making a vow over and over and over again. And it's beyond fucked up what's going on in this country. I don't want to dive deep into that with this video. That's not the point of it. What my point is it's so fucked up that it's almost too fucked up to really acknowledge it. Like, we're all kind of numbed out by what's going on. Not all of us, but I am. Like, it's so bad, bro. You can't even feel it. But, like, seriously. But I think there's also this calmness in the air, this trust that we will get through this, that compassion will win. And that doesn't mean that the people that just lost their food stamps don't need our help right now. They absolutely do. We need to be making space for them. And I'm no one to preach at all. I'm just trying to, in this moment, actually be more mindful about what I say. To hold that acknowledgement in my thoughts rather than self-serving bullshit, including self-judgments that just do not matter ultimately. I think with the anger, the video with the anger, I was just kind of felt like there's like hardly anything that I can do because I'm also struggling like crazy with shit. But I can at least say that this is fucked up and call Trump out. He's a toddler in a man's body. And he's causing enormous fucking damage to this country. And I can't wait until this is all over with. This fucking hell. So as I try to hold space for these folks who are suffering, I'm also trying to simultaneously hold space for hope. Wishing everyone on this planet well, including Trump. That does not mean I condone him at all. I just think, I believe actions and judgments and negative karma comes back around. And that's not to say that I'm worried about myself and I don't want to be punished by karma. It's just that it's a cyclical cycle, and then it holds me back, and then by holding me back, it holds me back from helping others. So it's just, it doesn't serve the whole. Like, we have to take care of ourselves. Self-compassion is just as important as compassion for others, because otherwise we're not going to be good conduits of compassion. So please do what you can to support those who are struggling and to support yourself. Take care of yourself.